It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at the Magic starting group. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Markelle Fultz out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Now, here's Banchero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on DeRozan. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Passes it to DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. No good with the triple. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Banchero is screened for Fultz. Carter outside to the paint. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. The shot's good.
Well, this is Paolo Banchero's comfort zone right here. The interior with that size and frame. Look out.
MP passes to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Here's Fultz, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got 5 now.
I tell you, that's a very good effort defensively. Banchero just better offensively.
To the middle. On the left block, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Poole.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Fultz against MP. Now, here's Banchero. Defense right on him. Outside DeRozan. And shot on the way. They get it again. Vucevic dishes to Levine, and that one is good. 5 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Fultz looking around. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Good work defensively by Ingles. The Magic trail by 6. Deep 2 from Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Poole the pass to DeRozan. It's Carter, high post. Ingles in the corner. There's the triple. And the rejection by MP. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good, Wagner.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
MP against Fultz. MP passes to Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Poole's got 3 assists tonight.
You won't see many better finishes than that. Goes under the bucket, takes the defender completely out of the play.
Now here's Fultz. Still yet to score. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Poole against Fultz. The pass to Caruso. Right side, DeRozan. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, sir. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. Still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Pass to Ingles. DeRozan brings the double team, and then Carter with the jam.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Fultz against MP. To the inside. And Vucevic kicks to MP. 6 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. Again, Chicago.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Banchero missing. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Levine finds MP. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Here's Wagner. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Puts it up.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Launches a 3. Caruso, no good. Ingles with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game.
We've got the reigning conference champions taking on MP and company. And this game is sort of a litmus test for both to see where they fall in the league's hierarchy.
Well, we know MP strives to be a contender each and every season. Beating the conference champs would be a step in the right direction. Here's Wagner. Vucevic with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Rosen dishes to MP. Levine against Banchero. Passes to Caruso. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Fultz. Last game out, he had 14. Down low. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Feeds to Vucevic. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner against Levine. Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Carter. Back to Ingles. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright. Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
MP deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Fultz.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Banchero inside. DeRozan defending.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Ingles against Caruso. Vucevic's screen on Ingles. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. And it's 8 points for Vucevic.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Wagner against Levine. Ingles with the screen for Wagner. Kicks to Ingles. Back to Wagner. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's DeRozan. An 11-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. There's the pass to Vucevic. Levine for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner kicks to Ingles. Another miss by Orlando.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP up top, defended by Carter. And the shot is good. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
And that is the unselfishness you'd love to see. MP, do your thing.
Here's Wagner. The shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now here's Fultz, following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Banchero. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, good, Terry. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
MP out there with ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Terry. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 16. Poole, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Poole. He's looking for LaVine and finds him. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
LaVine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
DeRozan, that's good.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Isaac kicks to Ingles. Orlando moving the ball around. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Poole, the pass to Vucevic. LaVine wide open, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So for the Magic, Banchero comes in for Isaac, and Anthony subbed in for Wagner. Carter dishes to Ingles. Pass to Banchero. To the middle, looking for Fultz. He gets it in there to stop the drought. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Bucks.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's MP after the made shot from Wendell Carter. LaVine gets the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Fultz finds Carter. Carter with a screen on Caruso. Here's Anthony. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls leading by 21. Pass to LaVine. Fultz against MP. Here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Poole's got his 7th assist in the game. Fultz against MP. Fultz kicks to Banchero. Back to Fultz. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Poole against Fultz. MP outside. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 21. Now Anthony, 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Fultz the pass to Ingles. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. DeRozan in the corner. Poole up top, guarded by Fultz. And MP throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. The feed to Carter. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Carter missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Caruso's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Banchero a screen on MP. Now the pass to Carter. Banchero inside. DeRozan defending, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Cole Anthony. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. MP right side. Pass the ball. Outside DeRozan. Six to shoot. Back to Poole. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Fultz against MP. Banchero outside. Back to Fultz. To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
Now Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Here's Ball. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number one, the Bulls.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Watch outside.
Carter with a screen on Caruso. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
And there's the bucket from MP.
What you love there is MP absorbs the contact on the drive, stays focused, and finishes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Ball. Fultz against Poole. Passes it to DeRozan. Banchero grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 9. Puts up a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. DeRozan, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Fultz with the ball. And so Orlando again turning it over.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if
they're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list, they need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. The selection for the Western. That is more than enough of us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Joe Ingles is out there with Fultz, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Poole with it. Picked up by Banchero. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by MP. Vucevic has got 14 points. And here's Fultz. Banchero outside. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, confident shot from the big man. Carter Jr. spacing the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Poole.
At the line for Chicago.
And he can't hit the second.
And you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode, every play, trying to do more for his team.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. He's got 10.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Poole. He kicks to LaVine. Pass to MP. Here's Vucevic. Deflects the pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to DeRozan. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
We call that DeMar DeRozan to the rescue. Knew the situation and barely beats the clock.
Banchero outside. Pass to Ingles, to the middle, and finished off by Fultz.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
MP up top, guarded by Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. It's MP, top of the key. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the inside. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And finished off by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. He can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here's Fultz. 12 points for him. Shoots over Poole. And the rejection by MP. Caruso against Banchero. Caruso, the pass to Poole. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Orlando. Caruso finds MP. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Fultz.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
And here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Poole. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Levine looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Fultz dishes to Banchero. Down low. Here's Carter. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Banchero. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Balls checked in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. And the pass to ball. Trying to end the drought. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. MP against Fultz. Carter left side. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Count the basket. DeRozan's got 16 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Shoots from 14. And there's Banchero on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists here tonight. Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Kick out to Levine. Back to Poole. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Folks, this takes skill and timing. MP finds the opening and just takes it.
Fultz the pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Takes a 3. Another miss by Banchero. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poole finds DeRozan. Count it. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Fultz against Poole. Now here's Fultz. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Now, Markelle Fultz knows I'm a scoring point guard. He's cooking a little bit right now and just letting things happen.
Poole kicks to DeRozan. To the inside. Vucevic.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Carter with a screen on Levine. Here's Wagner, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Poole against Fultz. To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. That's now 22 points for DeMar DeRozan. So it's Orlando now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz with a screen for Banchero. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Ball in the corner. Inside. DeMar DeRozan again. DeRozan's got 24.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fultz against MP. Here's Banchero.
2 minutes.
Looking to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. And here's Wagner following Lonzo Ball's 3.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
Pass to Vucevic. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ingles with a screen on Poole. Passes it to Ingles from past the arc. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 13. Here's Fultz. Good defense by Poole. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ingles. So called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Here's MP. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
They've got MP. White is out there with Terry. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wagner. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. White with it. Now Anthony defending. Ball kicks to MP. To the paint. Out to White. Dishes to MP. 6 to shoot. And it's Ball in the corner. Shoots over Isaac. Almost, but it rolls out. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
And Drummond throws it down.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The three from Anthony. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Isaac with the steal. And Wagner has it in the corner. There's the dish to Harris. Anthony with it. Picked up by Poole. And the rejection by MP.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
White, good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Poole against Anthony. Carter with a screen on Poole. And here's Anthony for three. And it's Anthony again missing.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
White dishes to MP. It's deflected. Ball, the pass to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Cole Anthony.
When he anticipates a whistle is coming, MP's so good putting up those shots.
He misses the free throw. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fultz against MP. Pass to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Andre Drummond.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
MP, give him a little sauce on the drive, okay?
The Magic shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Carter kicks to Fultz. And stolen by MP. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Fultz, the pass to Banchero. Off target from outside. And so Poole will bring it up for the Bulls. White finds MP. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Fultz against Poole. Wagner outside. Carter inside the three-point line. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Taylor's shot, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so here's Orlando after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Banchero missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now ball. Following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 8 points for Andre Drummond.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. White, wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Ingles, Wagner outside. And there's the pass to Carter. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. MP against Fultz. Over in the corner, White. Ball dishes to MP. Back to Ball. Outside, White. Pass to Poole. Clock at 4. Here's Drummond. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
MP against Fultz. Banchero another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Boy, how do you guard against this? MP just putting that defender on skates. That's not even right.
Back to Ingles. Banchero outside. Wagner finds Banchero. Ingles with the screen for Banchero. Offline with his 3.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Taylor passes the ball. MP against Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Now here's White. Poole on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. White the pass to Phillips. Fultz against MP. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by MP.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Fultz with the ball. And so Chicago takes this one.